Well, you survived the flight, you've gotten on the ship, and you walk down to your cabin, open the door, you look around, and you say, where am I going to put everything? Stay tuned. I'll give you some good hints. Hi, everybody. Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're continuing my series on tips for flying to cruises and then cruising. Please check out my first video so you can see my background, so where I've come up with all these crazy ideas. But today, we're going to talk about ways to make your cruise ship cabin feel bigger. Okay, you've gone through all the hassle of the flying, you survived, you're excited. Now you've gotten on the ship and you find your cabin. You're going, oh, wow, wow, wow. Most cabins are basically the same, though, truthfully. But there are ways to make your cabin feel bigger, and I'm going to go over some of them. Some of the ideas I've gotten, I'm hearing other people, other ideas we've come up with on our own. Don't overpack. Well, of course, we've covered that. Do not overpack. Now, once you unpack, though, you can slide your suitcase under the bed, and you can put things in that bag under the bed, that you think you won't be using yet, Don't get them out until you know you're going to be using them. Look for hidden storage space. They've got a lot of little nooks and crannies that you might open and find, oh, look at this cute little spot. Maybe such and such would fit there. Just remember, though, when you go to repack at the end of your cruise, if you put anything in some of these little hidden spots, you got to remember to pull them out and put them in your bag. It says, or make your own. Now, some people have gotten good at this. I haven't had to use these things, but there's travel organizers that hang over the door, like that door there. If you use a lot of cosmetics and things like that, which I don't, you do a lot of makeup, so I don't bring a lot of makeup and stuff. I bring the minimal amount of things that I can use. I use the soap in the cabin. I use the shampoos in the cabin, the conditioners, the lotions, anything that's already there, make use of that. Don't lug it in your bag with you. And I know if you have a special need or reason for bringing some of your own things, well, yeah, then do it, but you're going to have to carry it. Now, if you're traveling like with kids and a family, yeah, you might need to be hanging things, over your door because you got a lot more stuff. The hanging shower caddy. Keep, the big shower caddy thing you can hang in your shower, but then you got to take it out, when you go to shower. So, which brings me to cabins. When I went through travel school, it was emphasized and stressed. Always refer to the little room that you're going to be staying in as a cabin. And so I've had that so drummed into me that I'm always referring to the cabin. Even when we go in a hotel, I'll start to call it a cabin, But through the years, different travel specialists have gotten away from that and still refer to it as your room. So whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Oh, inside cabin versus outside. If you don't mind having a cabin with no windows, where you don't know what the time of day is unless you look at your watch, where you can't see any scenery, then go for it. If you know for sure you're going to spend all your time out of the cabin, go for an inside. Otherwise, even if it's just a window, because it's not a whole lot more to get yourself, to upgrade to a window one. Better yet, a balcony. Once you have a balcony, you never go back to not having a balcony. Oh, it says here you can remove small furniture. Well, yeah, right. None of the furniture you can move. Most is bolted to the ground. So I don't know why they even mention this. On embarkation day, ask your steward, and they know when you've checked in because they're right there, asking if there's anything that you need that they can help you with. Like if you need distilled water for those of you who have to carry a CPAP machine. If you need more pillows, if you need more towels during the day. I mean, they're there to help you. If you want to take out a stool or even throw pillows, they'll remove them. Just don't try to remove it yourself. Yeah. Okay, keep your cabin tidy. Now, that doesn't mean you have to clean on your vacation. You know, pick up your dirty clothes, put them in a little laundry basket thing, or, you know, some people bring those collapsible basket things. I find that's not necessary for us because there's always just the two of us. But I've got those little things that zip up real small, and you can open them up, and you know it's a nice bag side. It's a laundry bag, and just put your laundry away, put your clothes away. I just try to straighten up, you know, so that's easy for them to come in, do their business, and get out. Take advantage of the walls. A lot of people, I'm not one of them, talk about getting those magnet hooks that you can, like, you know, stick on the wall, because the cruise ship cabins are metal, or whatever you want to call them. So those magnets will stick. Some people like to hang like their jackets from them, information about their cruise that, you know, that they're going to be doing their excursions on, hanging hats. If you like to hang things on walls, go for it. My preference is I don't like to. Move the beds. You're not going to be moving the beds. Yeah. If you like sleeping without your partner in the same bed, you should have already put that on your cruise reservation to have the beds separate. Otherwise, ask them to have them together. It'll be whatever way you want it, but there's really nowhere to move in there. So I don't know why they even got that subject on here. Well, it says here, some cruise ships have secret compartments. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to pay attention to moving furniture. Jeez. I mean, everything's bolted. Even the pictures like this, there's no way you're going to do that unless you tear a hole in the wall. Walls, move the beds, book a guarantee cabin. Okay, now there's a lot of controversy about that. Always Gary water. Now, in the olden days, oftentimes Bob and I would book a guarantee cabin. And what you would do is you book a cabin that you'd be happy with, or the category. But you don't pick a cabin. And sometime around the closer the time to the cruise, the better, they'll send you a cabin that they picked for you. Now, a lot of times you make out really well. One time, as we were leaving to go to the airport, we found out they were giving us a suite. That comes from being nice to the travel agent too, I think. So, you take a risk. Nowadays, being they're booking up so much, you're going to probably get the last few cabins that aren't the greatest. So, but if you don't mind not being able to see everything out your window clearly, having an obstructed view, or being over a noisy venue or anything like that, well then, do the guarantee cabin. Now, we spend a lot of time checking where we want our cabin to be. So we make sure we don't have any things above or below us where you're going to hear furniture scraping or music pounding from other venues, a lot of activity, people running back and forth, not running, but like little kids running back and forth. So we're very careful about how we pick our cabins. It's worth the money. Let's see. Utilize natural light. Oh, that's if you're in an inside cabin. Okay, turn on your TV. Well, ocean views, whether from a balcony or through a window, can make any cruise ship feel bigger. It does. We always have little stuff on there where they're talking about what's going to be happening on the ship that day. Or if you're on Princess, you can always watch Love Boat and different things like that. So, just remember to close any curtains or things that you may open if you're planning on jumping in the shower. Did I just sense. Choose the right cabin. Well, yeah, we know that. You want to choose your right cabin, what you yourself will be comfortable in. I mean, yeah, I can say, oh, don't stay in anything other than a balcony cabin, but it's all, you know, has to do with your budget, how often you're able to cruise. You know, these things just work for us. So now I've learned too, not to leave a lot of clothes out in the open. There's always little cupboards and things you can shove clothes in. You know, and what I like to do is I pack in the cubes, and so those go scrunched down. I don't even take the things out of them. I just leave that and slide it on the shelf, you know. So I think that'll do it for today. If you have any hints too, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'm always open to new ideas. Like I say, I watch so many videos, and I learn something from every one of them. So please comment below, share, like, subscribe, and I hope you're having a wonderful day and that you've got happy cruising ahead. Love you all. Bye.